let's play a video game, a computer game, even.
Act with honor.
And how many of my things that I put up have sold? A lot. I just made 600 gold, so that seems like that's
This
good.
is a place of refuge, not a den of iniquity.
I am about to be as...
I'm glad Fury isn't alive to see his peace drag our
Seize
good
the moment.
reputation straight
It's the
from
mail,
bottom.
then.
My time is precious.
Oh, that's how much I already have. What the hell is the mail? Oh, it's just the same.
I'm not sure
Canucket,
it is.
my friend. Good evening to you.
I'm rich, you know.
Good evening, and good evening. Hope the week so far isn't broken. What lies beneath? We have new content. Let us continue this story.
My time is precious.
Read the message from Rama. Do I have to meet him? Do I have a rendezvous with Rama? A science fiction novel and soon to be a movie.
I'm not
Humor.
sure about this.
So, exactly the same as yesterday. Cool. Enjoying the peace and quiet lately? Me neither. What in the world do people do? If you've been missing my company lately, you know who you are. Meet me at the Red Duck Tea House for food and drinks. I already ordered lots of sushi and some good food,
How
too.
may I be of service?
Sorry for the generic invite, but there are a lot of you. Paperwork isn't my thing anymore.
I'm rich, you know.
I'm retired. Me too. And paperwork is definitely not my thing. Red Duck Tea House in New Kanang City. Take me down to New Kanang City. And where am I going in New Kanang? It's not showing up anywhere that I can see. Where's the green star? There's supposed to be a green star. Fine, I'll go to that. New content. Supposedly underwhelming. I will reserve judgment. I know there's a map meta. The map meta is supposed to be pretty good, and that, in a lot of ways, may be the thing that matters most to me.
We are everywhere.
What was that? I don't remember ever hearing "We are everywhere."
Jim's first Dragon Jade innovation was a light bulb.
Huh. Still, I may just never have noticed in the past. I'm not always entirely observant. It's supposed to be pretty short, which is, I will admit, disappointing. You know, the last time they rolled out a new way we're going to be bringing in new content to the game was the Icebrood Saga announcement. And the prologue to the Icebrood Saga was fucking great. One of the best pieces of content I have ever seen in a game. It was a blast. And not just the concert, although, yeah, the concert was really good. The heavy metal concert. The whole thing was really just fun. And then they brought out the first episode of the Icebrood Saga, and I played it on the first day, played it through. It was okay. It also seemed short. And on the second day, I went to the same map, the new map, and it was empty. Everyone had gone back to the previous map because the content there was more fun, and it was giving the same sort of rewards. So, if this one's short and underwhelming, you know, if you're bringing out a new delivery system for your content in your game, you really want to hit it out of the ballpark. You want to nail it the first time. You just want to do something really good, really get players' attention, get excitement building. You don't want to underperform on that first shot, and it feels like they have. At least that's what most people are saying. I will judge for myself.
I haven't seen Marjorie in weeks. She's up to her Coakley as an event planning. Did you invite Captain Min?
Yes. What about timing?
I'm not sure. She's been busy researching
Exactly.
with Lady June.
Wait,
Biomechatronics, alternative energies, fascinating tech.
That's
Commander,
that's
glad
the
you
reason
made it.
I didn't buy
You look
Latro at launch. I got into the beta.
So, what's this all about?
I created a Hobbit.
Wait, are
I
you
delivered the
getting
mail
engaged,
and
Rama?
picked up rotten pies
Yeah.
and said, "What the fuck is
Surprise!
this?"
I'm
And
getting married.
didn't play
to
at
that
launch.
Sushi roll.
But you don't like sushi. Is that heart-shaped?
You should be a detective. Now, please eat. I sure don't want it.
Wow, all kinds of sushi and food about. Holy shit. Optional. Give Rana his gift. Well, I'll give Rana his gift first. Hoping for a bigger turnout?
There's some folks I wish were here. But people are busy. Cleaning up, traveling, running a government agency. I get it.
I will speak with the waiter. What can I do for you? How's business?
People feast when they're happy, gorge themselves when they're sad. When life seems unpredictable, they eat their fears. We're extremely busy these days.
How long have those two been here?
The talkative one arrived a short time ago. The handsome one has been here for some time. Seems a bit nervous.
Well, theoretically, we defeated the evil in the last chapter of End of Dragons. The last of the Elder Dragons was defeated with the exception of Aurene, who is not corrupted. What's going to happen with her isn't clear, but other than that, the corrupted Elder Dragons are taken care of. So, in fact, now does make sense, especially here in Cantha, where they just had this whole issue with the last of the Elder Dragons who had been their protector going a little bit insane because of the corruption. What's with the heart-shaped sushi?
Yes, a special order requested it be just so. Exquisite work by our chef, though the gentleman refused to taste it.
Well, we've got, let's see. I'll browse. I'll go for a drink. I'll politely sip my beverage. Pinky out. It's tea, which in my experience is warm brown water that looks like there was
Speaking of detective agency,
something in the cup.
It's timing. I'm putting you on broadcast. I'm at Rama's party with the commander and Rama.
Oh, right. Sorry I couldn't make it. So, listen to this. Yao told June that the Jade Brotherhood discovered some super high-powered jade deep in a mine.
Okay.
But Yao told me Chilmu said something strange is going on. Aggressive creatures, missing Brotherhood. Sounds like...
An opportunity.
Yeah, I was gonna say problem, but...
It is a problem. A disturbing one.
Hi, Yao.
I'm going to check it out. Who are you talking to? Is that Gorick?
Okay, talk to you later, Tiny. This is it. We're doing this. The Friends Detectives.
Wait. You can't just decide you're a detective agency. This is Cantha. There's paperwork.
Of course.
I filed the application weeks ago. Copies are on the table. Look.
This looks tasty. I'll have some. Oh, nom. Tastes like, well, Cantha is sort of a combo platter. It's a pan-Asian location. So, I'm going to assume maybe we've got dim sum. I know we have sushi. He said sushi. So, you know, we've got a bunch of stuff here. I see no reason not to enjoy. What do I do with the confetti? Oh, I didn't want to actually sit down. I'm going to throw this at Rama. Confetti at Rama. Wow. No visuals on the confetti? That's a little disappointing. Try it again. I'm not seeing any... This is the worst confetti in history. Oh, well, we got a visual effect, but... How about a piece of the heart-shaped sushi? Because if you knew sushi like I know sushi... Yeah. This looks tasty. I'll try some. Then we'll check the appetizer form. That's pretty good. Frankly, if my favorite sushi would be unagi. Also good are any of the ones that include tempura, because tempura. Application forms. Variety. No, no, no. MIS application acceptance
The Ministry of
form
Investigatory
10B.
Services hereby grants the Friends Detective Agency a duly recognized partnership.
But nobody's hired us to do anything. Who paid us? And that name is terrible.
We can discuss the name later. More importantly, we need to build a reputation. Besides, if there's a new power source, shouldn't we know about it? Or do you think we can trust the Brotherhood to do the right thing? And what if Yao gets into trouble? We can help, right, Commander?
You're not wrong.
Think of the exposure. I can lead the investigation, with your input, of course. We'll have cases pouring in no time.
Well, this party is a complete bust. Let's head to the mine. Take some food with you. It's paid for.
MIS is the Ministry of Information Security, I think. InfoSec.
Ah, recognition.
I met with Raman Gorak. What else? Let's see. On the case. Delve into the goings on. The Holo Cape projector is a reward for finishing off sufficient numbers of tiers here. And that looks just a little bit like that. So it's got this sort of technological backpack, and in this case, due to my current dyes, a rather see-through-y cape. Still, kind of like it. Might have to juggle with the dyes to make it look awesome depending on what you're wearing, but it's a nice one. Why is he showing a big green star if I can't actually talk to him? How's Timey?
June keeps her quite busy, and she wouldn't have it any other way. Though I do wish she would take more breaks.
Seems like the agency's coming together.
Just waiting on the actual license. Then we'll officially be in business. I do sense some reluctance on Rama's part.
Terrible idea.
But I'm convinced that once we begin our investigation, he'll come around. Marjorie hasn't responded to my daily updates. I believe she has other priorities at the moment, understandably.
Family stuff.
I'll contact Ivan if we have need of a ship
Ivan,
or a cat sitter.
I really
but
like
Rama and I can handle
character
things
that came
for the
from
foreseeable
End of
future.
Dragons.
I wouldn't say that necessarily. This is an agency comprised of friends, but I've worked alongside a number of impressive leaders, yourself included, and, well, I'd like to try my hand at it.
Good luck with that, Gorak. First Jory, and now you get to learn the tricks of the trade from Rama?
Yes, though he's been a bit distracted.
That's his hat.
Hey, is she here yet?
This investigation should provide an opportunity for Rama to focus, and for me to observe and learn.
Alright, he's done. How about the waiter now? Nope, still nothing. Maybe after I talk to Rama. The voice work on Rama through the expansion was impeccable. I can't peck it at all. It was really nicely voiced. Hey, Commander, glad you made it. How do you feel about this detective agency idea?
I don't know. Part of me thinks I should just take a vacation. Other part of me thinks I'd just get bored. So, why not?
What do you think about Gorak being a detective?
Well, Marjorie vouches for him, and he's a smart guy.
Thank you, Rama. I'm certain we'll...
But book smarts aren't everything. Guess we're gonna find out if I can coach him up. I will say this. He's persistent.
What do you think of Yao?
Resourceful. Ambitious. Though I get the impression they've got a lot going on. Not so sure about the company they keep. Oh, sorry. I don't mean you.
As far as you know. Any concerns about helping the Brotherhood?
Don't trust them one bit. Especially Chelmu. He only joined the fight when it meant survival for him and his own.
Well, he was kind of a dick. Interesting, the waiter still has... They've got the green star up, but nothing to say. They've got nothing to say. I have some appetizers to go. No. Tabiko. Blech. Wonder if they have any fugu. Doesn't look like it.
I knew I'd achieve
I
this.
petted a cat. Pet all the animals at the Red Duck Tea House. Okay, there's an achievement for this. Now that I'm aware of it, I must complete it. You understand? I hope. So there's 6 various animals around here to pet, and I must pet them all. Another cat. That's 2 cats. Cat has hearts over its head. That's a good sign. That's 2. A lot of aristocrats sitting about eating. Apparently we're in a very hoity-toity spot. Upstairs. Upstairs? An aristocrat is not an aristo-cat. That's actually a movie. They've done a good job on hiding them. In that I have found a grand total of 2. There's a kid, which is generally not a cat. Huh. Normally, if they've got something like that, where you're doing something that's ancillary and doesn't really matter, they're not going to go out of their way to hide them. They appear to have gone out of their way to hide them. Or I'm just not finding them. Well, I'm obviously just not finding them, but I'm not even sure there are a lot of them around. Weird. Alright, we'll exit. I don't know. I don't know what to say. But we'll exit and continue on. Next up, we are where? Oh, we got all the way out to Jade Sea. I think we go out to the Jade Sea. And from there we go out into the new zone. The new map. The waypoint was contested. Of course it was. Where's the new content? Where's the new content? No, it's not there. We need to go back in there, so evidently somewhere in Echo Falls is our next point of entry. Maybe I could have, checked where it said about it. Ah. Interesting. I didn't think that would be likely to be the place. Maybe we go here and then over there. I think that looks like it.
Stay alert. Travelers throughout Echovault are being harassed by members of the Speakers and the Jade Brotherhood.
Right. Huh. Okay. Yeah, it must be. No, I thought this was something that took me back to New Kainang. No, I'm not. It doesn't take me to New Kainang. Okay, there we go. This is the new map. They just don't have the right splash page up. Oops. There's an event going on. Pieces of scrap metal. No, this is Kainang. What the fuck? On the case, investigate the upper mine area. Meet your allies at Park Mining Ops in Gala Delve. Yeah, I just tried that, and that didn't actually work. Oh, weird. Okay, from here? That's really unexpected. Alright, I guess we take the boat there, though. Alright, if we take the boat there, I guess. That was just very strange. I was just... Yeah, there we go. On the case, excavation yard. I figured it out, given me, sufficient time and so forth. This is the new map. Where are we located? Wow, located significantly away from the other map areas. Okay. Oh, this is quest area. Okay. This will be the open map, but right now it's just quest. Got it. Instanced for the quest.
My knowledge of healing is mostly theory-based. Detective, are you trained in mouth-to-mouth resuscitation?
You know you can just call me Rama, since I guess we're both detectives now.
Thank you, Rama. I don't have a surname or honorific per se, but even if I did, you could still call me Gorik.
Ah, thanks.
Gorham just wants to have friends. And the game client lost its connection to the server. I just patched up, by the way. Right as I was sitting down to start streaming, there was a message in-game saying, new patch is available, your client will restart in 2 hours. So I said, what the hell? I just restarted and patched and came back in, and now we just got disconnected. We'll try again. This time for sure. I hope. Maybe. Alright, we'll see. We're still waiting. Do we have a server issue? We do. Yeah, I will check my internet connection. Uh-huh. Yep. I love it when applications tell you to check your internet connection, when the fact of the matter is, it's never the internet connection, and hasn't been for years, perhaps decades. Well, it's a big patch day. The number of players is undoubtedly way up. It's a brand new patch, new content. There's always going to be bugs and instabilities in any game with new content. But in this particular case, also because there's going to be a lot more people playing. So, you're not wrong. But in this particular case, I'm going to give them a pass. I'm looking at giving them less of a pass now, though. As it appears, this is a game that essentially never has server outages. And I mean never. Their architecture allows them to do patches live. Their system's architecture is patented. I bet it's going to boot me again, and if I try another character, that character will be fine. So it's probably either a bug, my character got bugged, or the instance is bugged. One of the two. In which case, you would be correct. Yeah, looks like it's either my character has been flagged as bad in some way, or there's a server issue with the new content, or the entire server infrastructure went kaboom. My money is that it's on the new content area. So we will try a different character who's not in the new content. Don't you think this is an especially handsome looking fellow? Goodness. Drum roll, please. Huh. I may have been too hasty in saying it's likely the The new map instances, it appears to be broken. Wow. Okay. Give me a second here. Nothing there. Let me check on something over here real fast. Well, I can see Mighty Teapot is playing over on Europe just fine. How about Muckluck on the US servers? He's playing just fine. This is troubling. I have deleted my ARC DPS, so it can't be that. We'll try bringing in a character that's someplace other than those. He's in Holbrack. She's in there. She's in IBS. I've got my doubts. I think something bad has happened maybe to my account. Because Muckluck is playing on the US and Teapot is playing in the UK, in the EU. This isn't great. I don't know what to do. I can try my alt account. Hold on to your pants, ladies and gentlemen. Drum roll, please. Thank you. Thank you, Thex. That works. All right. Interesting.
The spoils of battle.
So,
Seize the moment.
that's interesting. Give me a second here as I consider my options, and I'll just quickly grab the guild hall goodies. I think I'm going to have to try bouncing back over to the other one. So it's obviously, it's not the servers, it's an issue with my client. My client has gotten bugged somehow. My assumption is that it has to do with the new content. And perhaps whatever bit has been twiddled, if I go back to my main account after coming to this account, it will cleared for everything except the new space. So we'll try that. So basically, to finish this, I'll try going back to my main account. I will try Lens, who's also in Lion's Arch, where this character is. So it's obviously it's not a problem with Lion's Arch. Looks like it's a problem with my account. But only the main account. You know, the one with all the good stuff on it. And it keeps telling me it thinks the internet is down. So I'm hallucinating, you guys. Which I suppose means that I have a really deeply troubled psyche. No new patch waiting for me. I got patched already. And this is working fine. Did I leave? I must have left somebody in a different instance space. Let's try Eye of the North. So this is working. Okay. Progress is being made.
Give me a report.
All right, we'll now try lens again. A larger instance space. See, you have to approach these things logically. Find out what's not broken first. Okay. Lens is working again, so... Shall we live dangerously? Before we live dangerously, let me pick up some of my money. I've made a bunch of money. The values for runestones and memories of Marine have spiked up, so I sold all of mine. Or am selling all of mine. Not sure how much stuff sold. Good amount, 127 gold. Woohoo! Wealth!
Excelsior.
We'll be back on Len sooner or later this evening because he's got the rewards from the current drops. By the way, my drops are not enabled. I am not affiliated. I do not have ArenaNet affiliation. So, no drops from me. If you want the drops, you should be watching Muckluck or Mighty Teapot or one of the other affiliated streamers. But for 2 hours, you get these 5 die kits. And I'm probably going to open 25 Black Lion chests as well. Yeah, I don't mean to scare anyone off, but if you're looking for the drops, I can't offer them. 1 hour is a couple of boosters. 2 hours is these 5 die packs. 4 hours is a pet choice box, pet choosy box, I think. And 6 hours is a cosmetic for a dyeable visor. Sort of a tech jade visor. Let's see what happens when we go to our perhaps broken character. All right, it bounced him out of the instance zone for the storyline, back to New Kaineng. So he should be right at the entry. Interesting. This is not where I would have expected him to appear. The entry is right there. We're going to try it again. Keep in mind, last time we didn't crash when we went in. We crashed about 15 or 20 seconds later.
Wouldn't go any further if I were you.
And that's what gummed up the game state for the for my main client, my main account. What are you thinking? I'm thinking about 1 in 3 that it hangs again. So I would say relatively low chance, but certainly non-zero. I still have my Jade battery charges. Here we go. So we got in, we ran up to where Rama and Gorik were. We saw them talking, and then we crashed. So.
My my knowledge of healing is mostly
Interesting. It
theory-based.
rolled me back. I got the
Detective, are you trained in mouth-to-mouth
the
resuscitation?
waypoint or the POI again.
You know, you can just call me Rama, since I guess we're both detectives now.
Thank you, Rama. I don't have a surname or honorific per se, but even if I did, you could still call me Gorik.
Ah, thanks.
Get an update on the situation from Rama. Okay.
Is he...
He has a pulse, but it's weak.
any sign of Yao? Or anyone?
No, but we haven't been here long. Besides this guy, place is a ghost town.
What if that's Yao? We need to investigate.
You two stay here and tend to him. I'll take a look.
After all, I'm the great big hero. The commander. Let me do commandery stuff.
Stay back! What the hell is wrong with you?
Me? What's wrong with you?
Where did it go? Oh, it like teleported or something. The off switch? Oh, okay. They have an off switch on them? His name is Finn, by the way.
I programmed him to be a fast learner, but I guess he adopted too much of Chulmu's management style.
We told Chulmu positive reinforcement. Lasted about 15 minutes. Then he went back to his usual abrasive self.
So he's a dickhead.
I heard things were going off the rails out here. Thought I'd drop by, make sure everyone's okay.
Really? What have you heard?
Some of the crew are MIA. Not sure if they're walking off the job and sticking it to Chulmu, or something worse.
My team's still here. But a guy locked himself in a room, yelling like he was possessed. Or, I don't know, maybe stressed out. And the animals are acting up. I know, it sounds stupid. I thought the veterans were making it up to scare the newbies.
Chulmu did say the wildlife out here is spawned from Shiro himself.
Then he's told you more than he's told us. I bet if you ask around the camp, you'll hear more.
Hey, that's my prompt to ask around the camp. Brotherhood Scrapper. What do you want? Heard some strange things are happening here. Seen anything unusual? Got a deadline here, so let's make a deal. You grab some jade for me, and I'll talk. Everybody's happy. Sound good? Great. I have to work just to get the dickhead to talk to me? Okay, there's jade up there, I guess. Oh, let's see what Ari has to say. Don't report me for catching a breather. I won't report you for whatever you're doing. How long has this excavation been going on? Mine's been around since before I was born, dormant for years. After Suwon, everybody's been looking for energy sources. Scouts found this jade. We brought in equipment and started digging. How did the Brotherhood find out about this place? Details above my pay grade, buddy. Chulmu got eyes and ears and knuckles in a lot of places. He hears about anything valuable. You can bet we'll be doing everything we can to beat Zunlai to it. Know anything about this area? Not much. Some of the crew say they hear voices, see things. Don't know. Don't care. Mining's always risky. I'm out here breaking my back to get paid. Noises or not, I need to put food on the table. Brotherhood did all this? Logistics, planning, giant drills? Looks like the marketing department. I look like the marketing department? Look, Zunlai's not the only game in town, though I'm surprised the MOT hasn't caught wind of all the train issues, or maybe they did and Chulmu sorted it out. Sorted it out? Don't play naive. Last thing we need is MOT or Zunlai out here poking around, telling us what's what, eating into our profits. We hit the mother lode out here, and that's ours. I'm sure Chulmu would agree. Thanks for the information. Very helpful. And got a block of jade. Stow bundle. Put your bundle away and return to normal skills. Ah, okay. Heard some strange things happening here. Heard anything unusual? Got a deadline here, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I held up my end of the bargain.
Damn right I have. Even Jindo hates it. Yesterday he snapped at me, then ran off. He's usually such a good boy. Never so much as growled at me before. If you're nosing around here anyway, could you look for him? He's got me worried.
So I assume I'm going to need Jade to get any of them to talk to me. Heard some unusual things. Yeah, I'm in no shape to be talking. I need some of that medicine over. Oh, he needs medicine. Got it. I'll grab him some medicine then. All right, Brotherhood Scrapper.
Seen? Good luck seeing anything down in that pit. The air's thick as soup and barely breathable. I already have asthma. If I wind up with more breathing problems, Chulmu's gonna pay.
Doesn't sound really like Chulmu ends up paying for any of his misfeasances, malfeasances, or unfeasances. Alright, he needs food. There is a cooking fire here. I will grab food. So if I unmount, do I still have the food? I do. Heard some strange things. Look, my mouth has better things to do than jibber jabber, like eat. Can't you hear my stomach growling? Made you some fish. Now dish.
How about you mind your own damn business? Ugh, nosy snoop.
I gave you food. How about I give you my fucking boot? Little shit. The Junker probably needs more jade. I think you're mistaking me for someone else, but I'll find that fruit. So now I have to find fruit for him. They need food. Well, tasty coconut would qualify as food, so... There's Kappa. Gonna get it.
I'm 6 feet tall!
I have a tasty coconut. That one needs food right here, I think. Yeah. Heard some unusual? Yeah, I don't talk on an empty stomach, but you just did. Fine, I'll get you some food. Wait, I've got a coconut. Coconuts don't count as food? Since when? Oh. Since there's a cooking fire right over here. Now I feel shame. Alright. Here's your freaking food, you whiner. Jeez. Their workers are anything but. Here. And go ahead and talk with your mouth full.
I haven't seen anything per se, but I swear I heard something. A voice from the dark, whispering. When I turned around, no one was there.
That sounds suspicious. Oh, that's the fruit, yeah. They want fruit. There's another one over here. What do they want? $3 gold. 3 gold? Go screw. Not 3 gold. Holy crap. Whatever you've got to say isn't worth that. I have bigger problems. Pickaxe here broke. Chulmu's gonna have my head. If I look like I'm slacking, I'll find you another one. That's all. There's the pickaxe. I will pick up the pickaxe. Because you can pick your friends, and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Benjamin Franklin.
Who wants to know? You Minsec or something?
That's the voice of Rama, by the way. 1 sec. Huh. That's odd. According to a message from Snake, it says that I have drops enabled. I mean, I know I have them enabled on my end. So I thought that they'd said, ArenaNet said, that they had you had to watch one of the affiliated people, reviewers, or affiliated streamers. They had a list. My name wasn't going to be on that list, so maybe I've got drops enabled, but I'm not positive. Bring me some jade. So this one just wants jade, and I think that's the last. That'll give me enough of the progress on my equivalent of the heart.
Oh, yeah, I've seen some stuff. Stuff you wouldn't believe. Crazy stuff. Like this one lady started talking backward. Out of nowhere. Strangest thing I've ever heard. But it gets weirder.
Wow, does it get weirder?
Cute little thing. Ran over and
that's
bit this guy's head clean off. Like a snack. And then it shot laser beams from its beady little eyes. I swear. Watch yourself out there.
Not that I can see. I scored a drop.
Is screaming the only way the Brotherhood knows how to communicate?
Pretty much. Investigate the source of the scared scream. Curious, how big is this map? Good sized. No, that's it. So this is still just the storyline stuff. Okay. I didn't notice that she was wearing a stage magician's outfit. Are you telling me she was doing her Zatanna impersonation?
Finally! Did no one hear me yelling?
No,
they probably recognized it was you.
You yelling isn't that unusual.
Cholmu.
You alright?
Gao? I told you to... No, I'm not alright.
Oh.
Jin Lee attacked me.
Oh, I get it.
Polite guy?
No, you see?
Well, you're working
I
everyone to
didn't
the
get
bone. Maybe
the
he's
Zatanna
stressed.
reference. I made it on my own.
Oh.
The stage magicians. I didn't even notice the backwards talking.
Keep him away from me.
No, I missed it completely.
It's Yao. You remember me, don't you? That'll stop. Come on. Don't make me do this.
I did kind of end up making the same joke on my own, but no, you definitely got it. You put one over on me. Congratulations.
Thank you for doing that. I didn't have the heart to do it myself.
Was that really Jin Lee? He was acting like a monster. But if any part of him is still him, I don't know what to say.
He's got sparkles.
This place puts everyone on edge. They go down there to mine, and if they come back, they're all rebellious.
If? Maybe you should, I don't know, be looking for them?
I tried, but look, if you're gonna criticize me, run home to June. That why you're really here? To spy?
Gods, you're paranoid. You said things were out of hand, which checks out. I'm staying to search for the crew.
Don't go down. You won't listen anyway. Do whatever you want, but don't say I didn't warn you.
You're in a tough position. I get that.
Well, we can see corruption,
The longer you sit
void
back and wait,
energy.
the more people will wind up like Jin Lee. I know how much you care about your crew, but if you don't act now, you won't have any crew left to care about. Commander, if you want to scope out more of the area, I'll meet you later in the lower mines. Cholmu, these people have been nothing but brave for you. It's time to return the favor.
I'm on the case. Completed. Bags of loot, sips of karma, and scraps of End of Dragon's Mastery. Unfortunately, I have all the End of Dragon's Mastery that you can get. I just need one more mastery point. And I don't think there are any available on these maps, sadly. What, Karma? Where do I have my boxes? There they are. We'll eat our luck.
Now I shall break you.
And now I think we're in the zone proper. I think. No, not yet. Still in the storyline part, I guess. Interesting. Optional, use the filter charge station to obtain protective jade bot filters before descending into the mine. Examine the strange goings-ons in the mine by completing events or killing hostile forces. Oh, maybe the larger part of the map is completely underground. That would be kind of cool. Ooh, an elevator. I wonder if that takes me straight down. What is the green hand? The green hand is a filter recharge station. I'll interact. Welcome to Sunlight Jade Air Purifier Model 4-J. Your one-stop shop for refreshing your JadeBot's air filtration systems. Activating a fresh filter will consume 1 Jade power charge. Display frequently asked questions. How long do the filters last? Filter lifetime is based on a number of factors, including filter quality and environment. Be sure to keep an eye on the helpful counter and listen for warnings. What happens if my filter runs out? When your filter expires, you'll begin suffering negative effects if in a toxic environment. Short-term exposure may not be immediately harmful, but we recommend replacing your filter promptly. Where can I replace my filter? Mining code calls for filter stations to be available in all encampments that are Category 2 or higher in any at-risk environment. Be sure to note your nearest filter location. Can I just use my aqua breather? Well, at least they actually commented on the fact that we already have an aqua breather. Commonly available aqua breathers have only limited ability to filter toxic environments. We recommend only using Zunlai brand filtering. How can that be? They keep out water, but they let toxins in? I don't understand. This sounds like you have made something up. Voting pamphlet. Fellow Brotherhood, I appreciate the passionate response to the proposed sector name, Park's Vein, particularly from our members more familiar with the area's history. The Jade Brotherhood strives to include its members in decision-making. Let it not be said that we are an autocracy, unlike our competition. As we expect this sector to become an important part of Brotherhood history, please submit your vote. Your esteemed letter, Park Chul-Mu. Choose one. Park's Vein, submission by the support team of leader Park Chul-Mu. Gyala Delve, submission by JB Heritage Club. The Future of Kantha, brought to you by the Jade Brotherhood Jade Sea Quarry, submission by JB Marketing. Jade Sea Mine X, where X is the most recent iteration of mine number, submission by Accountant Han. Accountant Han is an accountant, clearly. Let's... Okay, nothing new there. Good, good. So that's the indicator for the filter recharge station. Oh, that's a big circle of... Oh, that's where the elevator goes up. Well, I want to go up before we go down. I'd assumed this elevator would go down, but now I just noticed that it actually just goes up. Bill of lading. Mechanized miner parts, battery packs, pickaxes, air filter packs. Where is it going? Alright. I'm going to follow. Oh, we've got an invisible wall, ladies and gentlemen. An invisible wall. It's possible, if you've been paying attention, that you've noticed that I am not a fan, generally speaking, of invisible walls. In fact, I hate them. A lot. I would rather have a visible wall than an invisible wall, even if it's slightly damaging to, let's say, immersion. I'm going to check over here. just want to, you know, look around a little bit before I head underground. I'm naturally a curious person, you know. Invisible wall, okay. Doesn't look like there's really much else out in the sort of open area of the mine before we go downstairs. Jade Pillar Point has reached Tier 2. Area secure. Graphical survey notes. Sure, we'll grab those. Requisition specialist. Okay. Well, let me sell the garbage. Junk stuff. Processing line control bracer skin. That's a bracer. Interesting looking bracer skin. Okay. Replica Oni arms. These make your hands look like demon hands. Everyone wants those, right? That's just a given. Jade bought goodies. I don't see that there are any new ones, but I haven't very much. Skiff supercharger, so I think there's some new additions here. Turtle pilot booster. And then regular merchant stuff. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and... We're going in. Well, actually, we're going to check real fast. Jadeite vein and Orc Alchemore. Never going to miss out on a chance to grab some easy Orc Alchemore. Pardon me. I got notified about the Twitch recap from 3 months ago. Why it showed up now, I don't know. Just lucky, I guess. All right, we're going in. So the meta event is ongoing. I can't imagine I'll actually be able to open this cache, but I'll try. Need a miner's key card to open that. Oh, we've got an event. Another player. They're named Jello with an umlaut. Jello John. Protect researcher Kim.
Imagination run wild. Calm yourself.
That didn't work.
It's over.
I feel 6 feet tall.
Mark! They're trying to stop me.
I'm sure they are. Okay, here we go.
Centering. Dragon Slash.
Dragon Slash. That means somebody's playing perhaps the most powerful DPS build right now, the Dragon Sworn. Certainly the biggest spike damage. Dragon Sworn. Well, no, not Dragon Sworn. Blade Sworn. Sorry. Dragon Sworn? That's from Wheel of Time.
Protect me while I dig. Do what I paid you for. We'll pay you for when you get promoted.
Others.
Oh, we've got more friends. Friends are great. Oh, an elite jumper. Well, let's. He hits pretty hard. Gotta. Let's bust his. His defiance bar, so to speak.
This is it? You have got to be.
Who? Where's my guard? What are you? Stay back. Stay back.
Ah.
Think you're going to feed on me?
Kim's
Now,
going insane.
When I'm so close to success? Not a chance.
Elite researcher, intern Kim.
Infuriate.
You've already lost.
Go ahead. Do it. Do it, creature.
What happened?
They're going crazy.
I'm not. What is this thing? It's vile.
It's evil. It's amazing. Oh, they're going to be so impressed.
Crazy.
I have to go. But don't worry. I never forget the little people.
Okay, that was weird. I'm gonna say weird.
Now, this is a find. I was manufactured to the highest
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with
standards.
weird as being what that was. We've got something down there. Oh, these guys are shooting at me. Evidently they don't like me. I'm not sure why. I'm actually really a nice guy. I'm not that nice. I mean, I'm okay. Okay. Ooh, a champion. I don't know if there's enough of us. There's 2 of us. Okay, looks like... Well, no, there's... I'm going over here for the veteran Kappa. Oh, a burglar. Kappa burglar. I'm going to assume that they're similar to the other kinds of burglar mobs. I've been changed into a Kappa myself. Okay, good. It's a Kappa burglar. Okay. And there's a champion of the world.
It's over.
Wow! Whatever he did to me, I didn't like.
Total concentration.
He hits hard. Really freaking hard.
I require assistance.
Getting a unisec, other person who was down. That's not great.
Did that hurt? Oh,
Oh, this guy's really unpleasant. I do not like
Hi,
him.
Commander. Ron and I spoke with more Brotherhood, and we may have a lead. A suspicious haze propagating in the mine.
If this haze looks similar to the void, there's a lot of it around here.
Can you scan some samples? Apparently it's making workers ill. I suspect it's correlated with this unusual behavior.
Wow.
You're sure the lead's
He just came
As far as I
nuking
can
right
tell,
after
their
me.
stories check
Boy.
out. Plus, playing the law card helped. What they don't know won't hurt them.
But be careful.
This guy is
If
very
true,
unpleasant.
the haze
There's
is
4 of
likely
us, and he's
harmful in
nuking us
large
all out pretty
quantities.
hard.
I'd scan from smaller hotspots if possible.
Vitality restored!
Of one.
Battle sight.
He's got a field up like that. I just feel disincentivized to go say hi.
Such synergy! I'll revive you.
You've already lost.
Wow, that thing's really unpleasant.
I'm hemorrhaging!
Wow. Wowie, wow, wow.
For the record, you've been
I
strong.
do not... Okay, yeah, once it's finished up, my Jade bot was able to res me the rest of the way. This guy is very unpleasant. I hate to judge a person, you know, based on a first impression, but he seems like kind of a dick.
6 feet tall!
Probably think faster.
That was a fight.
Quite a reward.
Quite a reward indeed. Obviously, I deserved it. Clearly. We won. We are the champ. No, I'm going to stop right there. That. Excellent. An exotic. It is a new skin. And I'm curious if it's actually selling. No, it is not selling for much. Half a gold. It'll be cheaper than that soon enough, but I'm going to keep it anyway. Scan hazed spots. Oh, that's not great. If anyone else was down there, I would join them. Nobody else is down there. Therefore, ergo, I will not join them. There's an ongoing meta event in the whole big zone, as you can see over there. Well, let's go ahead and head in. Oh, I don't know if I can get through that or not. I've seen video of people basically what amounts to attacking that sort of barrier that was in front of me. Cool visual, like that, the great big ginormous mining thing. Where is the waypoint? There is another waypoint over here, so I would like to get the waypoint while I'm in the vicinity. I would like. To boost my Jade battery charges? Does that happen when you die? Okay, so we're at that. Waypoint. There's a vista over here. Let's see what we see. Nifty looking machine there. Gala Delve completion, 28%.
Quite a reward.
daily End of Dragons Vista viewer. Now let me grab 2 more Jade battery chargers to max it out before I start heading down. There's a chest. I should be able to open one of these chests now. I've got at least one of the cards I saw. And more event rewards, good. And that had just looked like pieces of rare equipment. That's actually pretty cool. Pretty good pulls. We've got to do. We've got red talkie marks. Oh, chill move. Oh, he's late. That was probably a bad move on my part, but hey, I'm here. So. They both. Oh, they're teleporting. The little assholes teleport. Not a fan of the teleporting. That's just kind of a dick.
Infuriating! Such synergy!
Any extra sniper rifles from that second ship? I've got a sniper rifle? All right. Now we're talking. I like it. I like having a sniper rifle. Historically, this game hasn't had sniper rifles, so I'm pro. I would describe myself as pro. Requisition specialist. I can really sell my crap. Get it out of my inventory. That too. Goodbye. I'll sell that for more, but screw it. Screw it! Alright, I think I'm going down, down, down. As the flame gets higher. Ooh, dark. And scary stuff, kids. I have to scan the haze. Is it purple? Oh, somebody's scanning me with a sniper rifle, funnily enough. I have scanned my first hotspot. There's another haze hotspot. That's not haze. I shouldn't think it's haze. I know what that is. That's the void. I helped defeat the void dragon.
Signs of labored breeding. Running into trouble. Risking death.
Everything okay? I'm getting a lot of static.
Terrible. Cutting out. Awful down here. Call you back.
That was mildly concerning. Guess I'll see if they call again.
What? There's something. Oops. Lots of elites, it seems like, running around. What are they doing? Elite feral ambushers. Okay, officially not a fan. So, what do we got? We've got... That is a mech-piercing round. $81,000 damage. That's a not inconsiderable amount of damage. 40,000 from the regular shot, gotta say. I'm okay with sniper rifles here. These things are extraordinarily bad news. We're out. Many things are bad news. I would qualify these things as bad news.
Rise and serve. Ah, recognition.
The deadliest thing on 2 legs thwarted 1 of 6 ambushes. Wait, there's more? A Gyala mining cache. If I've got the keys. Karma and a vial of blood, I think. And then those 2 things. But I need more scans on hotspots, so I'm going to keep scanning away.
Handled for the moment. But there's no rest for the gifted. Stay vigilant.
Definitely looks like everything's been, let's say, touched by the void. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't be following up on the void storyline stuff, personally. Because I found it a pretty uninteresting way to go. I think we've got another, waypoint here. Behemoth's Gap Base. And another... Ah, Gorik. Hi, Gorik.
They finally found higher.
Have a spare sniper rifle for me? Hey, everyone's got sniper rifles but me. Why do they all have spares? Shouldn't I be walking around with spares so that I can, like, really shoot things up? Oh, rich mithril vein. I'm going to, rich some mithril.
Gorik, checking in. You're avoiding large haze clouds, right? Don't need you swallowed by a haze blob, even for science.
Are you two all right? Your last call was...
How many more will die?
What?
I said we're fine. Your breathing sounds a bit fast. Don't push yourself. Cutting out again. Let's try...
There's no way. No. Just distortion.
No, it's not just distortion, and I would not mistake it for distortion. I heard the voice of Almora. I know that she's dead. This is not good. This is what some people might go so far as to say this is bad. I hesitate to judge. Well, I won't call it bad. I will call it questionable. Dubious going forward. All right, we got another haze hotspot. This might be enough to allow me to advance west line.
Commander!
Clear
Can you hear
all
me?
of the remaining threats in the
Loud
deep.
and
The map
clear.
closes in 12 minutes.
Just scanned your last sample.
Much appreciated. Your reading suggests this haze is composed primarily of raw magic, very similar to Void. However... the samples contain an extra element not found in unfiltered magic. I'll run further analysis. In the meantime, let's all regroup in the lower mines. Oh, and if you see any jade on your way, could you test it for a haze reaction?
I'll look into it, if I have time.
I have a theory, but without data, it can only remain poison.
Another cool view of the mine area. Mine. I kid. Sort of. And that was the image they teased. And that was the length, depth, and breadth of their sort of announcement on the content. Wow, there's a lot of stuff still going on. This map looks like it's really big. The lower mines. Where am I supposed to go for the lower mines? Bring pieces of jade from the Behemoth's Gap. Okay. lines, zip lines, zippity doodah lines. Oop. We've got some swirlies that look a little troubling. Quiet down there. I have a block of jade. I'm supposed to bring it to Gork, I assume. Yeah, there's Gork, all right. Hi, Gork. I'm supposed to pick... Oh, to nearby hotspots. Oh, so you have to pick them up and carry them to one of the creepy places. Right, got it. Like this creepy place that person just did. I was carrying it. I guess I'm not carrying it anymore. Presumably because I temporarily got a... sniper rifle. Ugh. Drop it. Okay, it seems like the jade perhaps absorbs the bad magic. I'll also note that my sword is remarkably similar to the bad magic visual. Don't worry though. I promise you my sword is not evil. Can't make the same guarantee about myself. But the sword, not evil.
Arise, my creation.
It does appear that the jade is canceling out the bad vibes.
I think they finally found Haya. All they're out.
Haha. He shot at me. I had my shield up, and he wasn't fast enough. Lol. Sorry. I apologize for saying lol out loud.
Readings like this. Stronger, stronger as we descend.
Can you speed it up? We don't start anyone.
Everyone's going crazy, crazy. Of course, that includes me, and that I'm hearing the voice of the dead Almora Soul Keeper, who was really cool, by the way.
Any progress on the jade experiments?
I tested a few jade blocks. Their color darkened after contact with the haze.
That would suggest the secondary element imprinted itself on the base. We're onto something here.
That's nice. Hey, have you heard anything or anyone odd during our calls?
You always seeing monsters where there are none.
I haven't noticed anything, but it's possible a Brotherhood comm is causing interference. Once you're here, what...
I have to go.
Once again, we refuse to talk about something that's obvious. Sometimes our character is really, really dumb.
Just me? Or is that haze getting nastier?
This is the only proper course.
Alright, we need to go south, it seems like. The map is closing in 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh, that's a cool mini somebody just got from one of the events. I like it. Precious. I likes it. Can we get into the instance space? In which case it won't matter if the map closes out. Like that. Of course, we won't get any benefits, any goodie rewards, if in fact there were any.
You
but I
made
don't
it.
think there were.
Further research awaits, Commander.
Or the meta event.
Shall we? Still so many questions. We already neutralized the void, or confirmed it, yet there's obvious disequilibrium here.
I'll try to get more out of Chilmu about this haze once we're done.
Would he even know anything?
It is a purple
You
haze.
said
though,
yourself
think
he's
about
been
it.
hiding at camp while
It's
this
sort of
crew
an oily
goes
purple
berserk.
black.
Look, he really screwed up, but he's not what you think.
Oh, a criminal, a coward. Well, so far he's proving both.
Descend deeper into the depths of the mine. Dun dun dun! Oh, I'm gonna do that. Brotherhood sharpshooter. He evidently.
I'm 6 feet tall.
Oh, he just happened to have a knockback. How convenient for him. Less so for me, obviously. Well, how about I just drop a procession of blades?
I'll be okay.
Oh, we can't mount up. That's disappointing. Disappointed. The knockbacks again. I'm actually not a fan of controlling effects. Character or like NPCs do. Kind of freaking hate them. Sit down. Punks. Sometimes you just gotta beat somebody up.
The way ahead's blocked. Come on, Finn, let's check it out. I need some air anyway.
You're not getting it down here, that's for sure.
Alright, Yao.
Looks pretty solid, but I bet we can find some spots to break through. Finn, switch to inspect mode, please.
But of course. Now activating inspect.
Commander, you know your way around a mech drone. Care to do the honors?
Evidently I will. Alright, so we've got up, down, deactivate, and analyze, and search for weak points. Press the 2 key to obtain a material analysis of a particular spot. Magic ooze deposit, for instance. That might count. Was I not close enough? Am I close enough? How about now? How about now? The data returned by the scan identified the subject as several deposits of pelagic ooze in pockets within bedrock. Composite data, diatomic silica, sediment. Seems easier to bust through than bedrock. Place a charge, little guy.
Your mech seems more agreeable now.
A little tune-up and Finn's back to his old self after deprogramming some learned behaviors. Look, Cholmu's not the easiest guy to vouch for, but you've seen him at his best. Dragon's End? That's the real him. He gave me a chance when the world acted like I was invisible. Before June, the Brotherhood was my only home. Right now, he's losing control, and he knows it. I'm worried he can't get it back. But if I can help, I will. I want to.
Okay, what about the explosive? That didn't seem to go off on its own. Oh, there's the basalt. I'm going to scan that too, I guess. Doesn't seem like the best choice. Use Finn's inspection to scan for weak points. Are there more weak points? Maybe, I guess. Not there. How about over here? Basalt. Basalt and battery. Sorry. Seems promising. Let's place a charge. Okay, that's what we're back to. So probably what I want to do. Basically have to just check in a bunch of spots, I guess. More basalt? Oh, that was nothing. Nothing. What up here? Nothing. How about we go a little lower then? So that we can get through stuff. Probably not. I say I do not like the design of this little bit. It's just poke at random spots until you find the right ones. One more to go. Seems like it's mostly the cracks. But not entirely. Here, down a bit. Nope. Nope. Yeah, it's mostly around the cracks. Except for that first one. There we are.
Objective complete. Was this result to your satisfaction?
You did fantastic, Finn. Thank you.
Happy mech sounds. Well, R2-D2, he
All right,
ain't.
people, let's move.
Just so you're aware, haze levels are likely to rise the farther we go. If you feel faint at any point,
You'll be the first to know. Shall we?
Evidently we shall. I mean, it sure looks like void. The deep. I have discovered the deep. Deeper. Deeper. Did that sound smutty?
Demons, ambush, ahead! Hit them!
Thanks. That's helpful hints from Yao.
No wonder our signal is shoddy.
Say, Commander, you mentioned something over comms. A voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were right. Just interference.
That's idiotic. I'm so fucking stupid that I won't tell them when I hear something that I know is wrong.
Concerning.
Nice catch.
I hate it when our character is stupid or is given no agency to deal with the stupidity of others. That's one of my biggest complaints about so many of our friendly NPCs, is they're stupid and we're never allowed to say, hey, that's a really stupid idea. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Now, if they've got a stupid idea, we always go along with it. Ache and Abyssal. Life's Abyssal.
More reason to be careful who you place faith in.
Look, just because you're mentor...
Finish that sentence. I dare you.
Veteran Ache. Come on back to me. Oh, you didn't come all the way back to me. It's no fair. Or fun. An elite corrupted ley line anomaly. The fun just keeps on leaving. Knockbacks, always fun.
Lacking endurance. Infuriate.
Now we're down to just the ley line anomaly. was too slow, seeing he's got an animation. Get up! And, oh. Aha, that time.
For the record, you've been struck.
Didn't realize the Brotherhood mined this deep.
Oh,
Commander, you all right?
feels like I got the wind knocked out of me.
We got another green star up here waiting for us. Oh,
Wait,
cool looking.
Is that
What is it? A ley line.
an unparalleled source of raw magic? Pure energy. This must be why the proximate jade is so powerful. It could be monumental in solving Kantha's energy predicament.
Inspect the ley line energy coursing through the something. Through the nearby jade. Yeah, oh yeah, that doesn't look unhealthy or anything at all. The cool looking flora that is not in any way, form, or fashion creepy or dangerous looking. Ah, interesting find. Follow Gorik as he theorizes. Alright, Gorik, start theorizing.
Interesting.
Interesting. If he says so. He hasn't started theorizing yet, he's just
What's
observing.
this?
How about you start theorizing? I'm supposed to wait for you to theorize, and you're still just observing, dude. Come on. Theorize!
Oh, fascinating.
Theorize me a theory. Oh, look at that.
I need a closer look.
Finn, can you get us across?
Activating gap traversal device.
Leyline Nexus.
Is this what's messing with the Brotherhood? Working near a power source this strong?
Unlikely. The simple exposure to ley line energy generally isn't enough to affect one's well-being. Though something is unusual here. I've never seen a ley line produce any kind of miasmic byproduct.
Critter.
Oni, move now!
Ooh, an Oni. An actual Guild Wars 1 Oni.
There's more than one?
It must be deceiving our senses, blurring reality. We have to stay focused. Everyone take a platform and divert its attention. Commander, I could use your help here.
Rama, come with me. I'll give you a lift.
Defeat the demonic visions
You were
threatening
special.
Forgel.
One
Oh.
of the bravest war masters in my order. Now, that's changed, my friend.
For the record, you've been struck.
So there's, I heard someone talking about, well, yeah. Hey, I didn't get healed from my using my heal. What the fuck was that? Am I going to be able to finish this guy off, or am I going to have to use my... Looks like I'm going to have to use my Jade Bot heal. If my Jade Bot heal wasn't enough. That's not ideal. Oh, it's still rolling, okay.
Infuriating.
Alright, that heal worked. Okay, Forgel. Oh, more of... Oh, jeez. These things hit hard from a distance. No, I'm gonna get down. Oh, So far, this encounter incredibly fucking sucks balls. It's terrible. As everything's just annihilating me from range. Yeah, the ones that are ranged are doing lots and lots of damage from way far away. That kind of sucks.
Can you hear me? Yao wants you over on their platform. They need backup.
I know what you're trying to do. It won't work.
Now this is just
Commander,
dumb. Me being forced
Yao
to say
needs you
stupid
now, okay?
shit.
Huh? Yao? Yes, right.
So far, this part of the story is idiotic. It's doing all kinds of the stuff that I can't fucking stand. Making my character into a moron.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Sorry, Yao. Got out of sorts for a moment.
It's good to see you here.
Infuriating! Stop!
Commander, you all right? Hang in there with me.
Threatening air.
These
Okay.
people love you. You don't care.
You know that's not true.
Fine. Let me drop that on mute instead. Until this one decides to catch up.
Have failed. I never wanted to hurt them. Air.
Finn, shield drama, quick!
This is
Defense engaged. The Rama has been
Quick,
shielded.
get in the bubble.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Commander, the Rama
I'm so
could
sorry.
really use you over. Less apologizing, more helping.
Do you see them too?
Yeah, we're fighting them. What are you talking about?
I've been 6 feet tall. I'm just passing through.
No!
We need to talk. So many lives lost.
There was no other way.
I was nothing to you.
I've beaten you. That's not fair. I did everything I could. Almora!
We're tortured by guilt for things that were not our fault. Okay, yeah, that simply doesn't make sense. wonder are we
It's
getting into...
regenerating. It must be healing itself with the ley line.
Let's get out of here, now! Commander? He's blacking out. We need to get him and go!
You haven't changed a bit.
Killing and corrupting.
It's what you were born to do.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with that part at all. The story or the fight. The fight isn't terrible. Story seems really dumb so far. That part. The earlier part was cool, interesting. That part just seems fucking stupid. Sorry, Arena Net.
Hey, you're up. Do you know who we are?
Look at me closely, Commander. Concentrate.
I'm gonna make some dumb joke.
Who am I? Take your time. You were extremely discombobulated.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I'm fine, Gorek.
Dickweed.
Oh, thank the alchemy.
You had us worried. You were talking to us like we were... well, not us.
Like old friends.
Yes. That demon. It was messing with my head. Made me think you were someone else.
Yes. I should have known as soon as it introduced those clones. It appears to be able to alter its victim's reality.
I've been trying to reach you since Yao dropped everything and ran into that hole. June is... she's...
Furious, I know. But we're making important discoveries down in this hole. And if I have to upset June to save...
June will not be upset when she hears what we found. A ley line. That's what's been supercharging the Jade.
Well, that's fantastic! A potentially free-flowing jade-based energy source. It's too good to be...
There's an unkillable mind-altering demon gorging on it.
Oh.
Don't worry, we'll eliminate it. Or at least lure it away from the ley line.
And what's your plan of attack this time, General Gorek?
I'm afraid it's going to be unpleasant, especially for the commander. I wish there was another way, but that demon seemed particularly attracted to you. Fighting it will require neuroparasitological investigation.
If that's what it takes.
Sorry, Commander. Yao's right. It is important work. I'll fill June in. Keep us posted if you can, and good luck.
Unlocked long lost loyalty reward programs. Okay. Commander, you should really stop losing consciousness. It can't be good for your health. Well, it's too many concussions. My time in the NFL. It's why I'm so short. I used to be 6'8". But they always had me running straight ahead.
No apology necessary. That creature tried to latch onto a powerful memory to see what emotions it could provoke. Although it seemed to me that first memory wasn't enough. That you dealt with those, metaphorical demons before.
I would agree with that. That this is stuff my character has had to face in the past, so, yeah. I also saw Air and Almora.
Yes, the demons seem to latch onto increasingly raw and more recent memories, feeding on your response.
Despite the fact that
I'm afraid we're going to have to
I
use
was
that to our
hundreds of
advantage
miles
if we're
away
ever
when
going to
Almora bought
completely
it.
defeat it.
And Air bought it in Heart of Thorns, which was years ago in game time. Why does it all feel so raw all of a sudden?
Maybe you haven't completely dealt with all of your feelings.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Or perhaps the haze somehow lowers our ability to cope.
Yes, let's decide
Or it
for me
enhances
that
our
I've never
sensitivity
managed
to
to
emotions.
deal with my feelings.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to experiment to find out.
How are you feeling about taking charge?
I thought I was ready, but as Ram has helped me understand, it's harder than it appears. I have a new appreciation for you, to be sure.
Seems like you're already picking up quite a bit from Rama.
I'm starting to wonder whether his high degree of intuition can be taught. But I'm doing my best to take his advice and watch how he works.
Now? Sorry, I was so disoriented when you need me.
It's okay. Gorek told me about Air, how much she meant to you and to your whole crew. Her bravery in the fight against Mordremoth, the way she was betrayed, I'm sorry.
Are you worried June will think you're betraying her?
June's not a charitable person. But deep down, I think she knows I'm loyal. Though, maybe that's part of the problem. I would never betray June's trust. But just because I stopped working for Cholmu doesn't mean I cut off all ties. Like June, he can be tough. And it's no stretch to say he hasn't been at his best down here. But he didn't get where he is by being incompetent, and he truly cares about his people. Anyway, if June knows me as well as I think she does, she'll get it. She might not like it, but she'll understand.
Who are you to help, June or Cholmu?
Kantha. This discovery could do so much for so many people. And if I can help some old friends along the way, even better.
Rama, how about Finn? Does Finn talk? Hi, Finn. Do you talk? No, Finn doesn't talk. At least not to me. What's the matter, Finn? You don't like short people? Bit of a rough one back there, huh? At least you're up and moving. Sorry, thought you were Almora.
So I hear. Sounds like she was a hell of a soldier. And a good friend.
So, Yao really came through for you back there.
Yao's mech came through.
Technically, Yao built the mech, so...
Finn is pretty great.
Okay. A lot of folks say they want to help, but only show up when it serves them. But Yao's good people. And Finn.
How's Gorik doing as a leader?
Got off to a shaky start, but took charge when the chips were down. Made good decisions. Hey, he's learning from the best.
Me? Thanks. Maybe he wasn't talking about me. Any thoughts about Cholmu?
Much as I've learned to trust Yao's judgment, not sure I'll ever come around on this. But Yao has their reasons. I get it. Yao, Cholmu, June, they're like a dysfunctional little family. Not sure if Yao's the kid or...
The marriage counselor?
Heard you said something about wanting to see Captain Min?
Maybe. But you start asking me about my love life, and I'm gonna return the favor. Don't think you're ready for that, pal.
I don't have one. The character. I don't have one. The player. I'm so sad. All right, well, we asked everyone all the questions we could. That's exit to Gyoza Delve. I'd prefer Gyoza Delve. Gyoza are delicious. Oh, great. The haze is getting to me, and I'm immediately taking damage. And I'm surrounded by mobs. Thank you, ArenaNet, for fucking me over. Really appreciate this. Why do you do shit like this? You put entry and exit points to quest things in places that are surrounded by fucking NPCs that immediately aggro. It is so goddamned stupid. Oh, and it's back. I didn't even have time to try and find a place to teleport to. That didn't work so great. Can I find a place to freaking teleport to? Yes, I'm there. Jeez. Sometimes, ArenaNet, what are you doing? Deluxe gearbox. A flame serpent torch. Well, we've had that before.
We have completed the task at hand.
Ecto! Yay! Gave us globs. We like globs. Do we have an NPC to sell shit to here? Maybe? A little bit. That'd be kind of nice if, no. Evidently no. Here's the answer is, no. Okay, back the other way. Well, I'll grab this POI. Right there. So far, I am not impressed with the story. That last part was so dumb. The demon, the Oni. again, taking the agency out of my hands. Me reacting to a way that doesn't make sense for everything my character has been through. And certainly gives me no choice in the matter. Is a non-involving mechanic for me. Jade Miner's cards. Oh, you can buy them for stuff. Large amounts of some stuff. Jeez. Karma and research notes. Oh, great. Research notes. They're trying to that research notes has been a catastrophic addition to the game. It's given nothing of value and taken all kinds of stuff out. It's a terrible choice. And they're doubling down on it. That is fucking stupid.
I'll be on my way.
No other word for it other than just plain stupid. Trying to make something broken relevant is not going to work. You're just going to make it more broken. Oh, internet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish my stream out by going back to Lens, opening up some Black Lion chests. And also doing some of the other new... They added this turn-in materials mechanic for achieves. I'm not quite clear on how that works. And they've also changed the way the Black Lion statuettes work. First things first. I say that so often. I really do. Now here's the vendor for the other thing.
Charged
like one requisition credit for one mithril earlier. I think I can get 249. And that'll give me all the credit I need for one. I will buy 249. 249, which is the limit. And that empties out. Basically,
one more thing from my list of accomplishments.
Completed out of one of 2 requisition missions. That gives me 5 more statuettes. That's week 1, and I think this is a per character basis, they were saying. So when you hit tier 2 for having gotten 3 of them.
You lot. Let's make some coin.
Tier 1 is at 2 of them. So that gives you a build template expansion on a per character basis, I believe. It's account bound on acquire. Maybe it's not per account. Maybe it's not character based. Then when you hit 3 weeks, you get 10 Black Lion statuettes, and eventually you get a Black Lion claim ticket, which is good for a Black Lion weapon skin. So that's actually pretty significant. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, and each of these is going to give. This one's going to give 2 Black Lion claim miniature claim tickets. This one's going to give 3 Black Lion boosters. This one's going to give 5 more Black Lion statuettes.
How can I help?
We are going to take another 132 gold. We're rich. This is about as rich as we've ever been. We got close to 1,000. The only time I ever cracked 1,000 was when I sold 250 Mystic coins to buy a precursor for my legendary. We need Black Lion chests. Need 25.
I offer the best prices around.
We're going to go into the little Black Lion weapon area. I also would like to see if there's a new Black Lion weapon skin, as I do have some goodies for those. Looks like no. It's the yeah, these are new. I think. No, these are the koi ones. Okay, these are not new. So we have 5 Black Lion statuettes. In each of the boxes, we're going to get another one. We're also going to get a Black Lion die canister green. In each of these. They're used, it's an upgradable thing where you can get 4 different dies out of it, depending on how many of these you have, and you upgrade them to the higher tier, then upgrade them to the higher tier, and so on. We'll get 2 commons. Good ones in here are the unlocks. Maybe the die kits. We already have 5 die kits that from cashing in the drops that are ongoing. The uncommons, this is one of my least favorite sets, and why I was considering not doing my standard 25 keys, is I'm not a fan of this set, the dragon set. They're based on a Guild Wars 1 set, and I like the detailing on them, but the aesthetic is not something I really like. I'd have to build an entire outfit around it, because they all have that sort of dragon-esque theme. I mean, visually, the design work on them is attractive, pretty, detailed, just not to my aesthetically liking at all. Good stuff is the Devil Rending Cape, already got it, and this is brand new, the Fate Unraveling Sword in the uncommons. It's actually pretty cool. A little bit over the top, but just a tiny amount. Okay, a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. The Endless Ocean skins are nice ones, if they're the ones I think they are. They are slightly, but not overly animated. They've got the sort of shimmering water effect in part of them, and a sort of a aquatic aesthetic, I suppose. Where's the shield? Shields usually make a good one. Short bow shield. Usually get a good look at the aesthetic. Yeah, so it's sort of an aquatic theme with the sort of shimmering water inside. So those aren't bad. And then the super rares, which of course I'll never get. Over time, I've gotten good luck on opening 25. On average, it's about 1 in 10 to get an uncommon or better. I've probably gotten about 2.8 as an average. I get a lot of 3s out of my sets of 25. I've gotten skunked once where I got none. So we're going to start opening these up. What we're looking for is a 5th box to appear when we click on open, and that means we got an uncommon or better. Here we go. Just commons. I will open up the crafting bags as we get them. I'll move that down there. I will also use up the transmutation charges. Those aren't tradable, and I've got more than I need. I have like 1,000, so a lot. And here we go. No uncommon. Revive orb. Yawn. Don't like the revive orbs. A couple more tier 5 bags. Next.
That looks valuable.
Okay, we got another Lion's Arch Rebuild die kit, and we got our first guaranteed wardrobe unlock. Unlocks are always welcome. They're cool. They're fun, even if what you get out isn't good. Most of the time it's good. But even if what you get out isn't good, at least it's fun. Here we go. 2 die kits? No, a die kit and, of course, teleport to front. I have lots of those, too. Lots and lots of those. And here we go. We got an uncommon or better. Oh, fuck me. It's a rare, I think. I think it's a rare. It sure is. Mystery Tonics. You know, most of these are currently selling for... Okay, let's see. The Oceanic skins. I'll explain why I went, oh shit, about it. So fucking... Unless it's an exception to the rule. I've gotten them like 2 or 3 times in the past. They've always been valueless. So we go to weapon... no, not weapon. Weapon skins. Skins, weapons... Was it ocean or sea? I can't remember. Ocean, I think. Yeah, Endless Ocean. So we go Endless. And we look at the value of these. These are rares. These are really cheap rares, by the way. That's about as cheap as it gets for rares. Starting at 9. So even though the cheapest of those is 9. Whereas the thing that I just got Last time I checked on the when I got one of these, it was worth about 35 silver, maybe 25 silver. It's got kind of. Oh, let's try again. Why are you screwing around with me like this? There we go. Oh wow, that one's worth two gold plus. That's worth more than any of the other cheap ones I've gotten. It's still a piece of crap for using up a rare slot. Why they put that in a fucking rare slot, I have no idea. I'm just gonna fucking sell it instantly. Get it out of my inventory. Junk. And a toxic die kit. That is about as bad a rare as you can conceivably get. It's dreadful. Why it takes up a rare slot, other than to piss off the people who are buying keys, I have no idea. Oh, joy. This is also worthless. You sell it for a gold. I mean, not worth less, but... So this is worth, as a common that nobody likes, is worth half of that rare I just got. I'm not having a great night, guys.
That looks valuable.
Another... For the first time I got one of these. Wow. Okay. This one could be very cool. Vintage black lion weapon blocks is a whole bunch of old skins. And it's a random one. And it can be worth an awful lot, or it can be worth nothing. How many skins? This many skins. It's one of those randomly. That one will be really cool to open. It's the first time I've ever gotten one of those. So that's very cool. All I had to do was complain about my night not going well. My night's not going well. Okay, it didn't work twice. The extractors aren't worth as much to me since I now have legendary runes and sigils.
Nice gear.
I need to start using my primers more. Nothing else to get them out of my bank. Go again. Die pack. And another guaranteed wardrobe unlock. That's a good. Any of the unlocks. There are 3 different unlocks. They're all awesome. Great. Another gold coin and another toxic die kit. That's 4 toxic die kits out of 11 crates. That's really high. Okay. And we will consume those and open those 2. That was a really bad box. We are about halfway done. Another extractor and
nice gear.
More nice gear. Another extractor. Wow. And a miniature claim ticket. That's not particularly impressive either. Another revive orb. With the exception of this, so far it's been quite disappointing.
You can never have too much treasure.
Die pack. Die packs are fun and can be good, but by this time, even my alt account has most of the dies from them. At least the non-exclusives. Wow. Trash. Okay. Extractor and teleport to friend. 8 to go. Wow. This has been a subpar batch of boxes so far. Yeah, and it's continuing. How about... Normally I get 6 or so unlocks. To have 2 is...
That looks valuable.
Awful. The die kit. Black Lion claim ticket scrap. 5 to go. We're 80% done. The die kit. And another Black Lion End of Dragons material bag, which is also really not quite what you want. 4 to go. Die kit. Black Lion claim ticket scrap. And die kit. Black Lion claim ticket scrap. Oh, sorry, no. Materials bag 2 to go. Alright, we got at least another of the unlocks. Last one. Please? No. All right, well. So we've got 4 goodies to open up still. Well, the die kit. So lots of dies, and then the goodies. Let me sell the easily sold gold coins.
Charged up.
Commemorative coins. All right. So we're going to do these in order of most of them to least of them. 5, 4, 3. And these ones are the ones I got from the drops, the Twitch drops. So the toxic die kits. I've got all the commons and uncommons because I have all the uncommons and uncommons in the game. I have
eternal alchemy.
All of the rares, so the only thing I can get out of here that's good for me is the exclusives, of which I have 3. So if I can get an exclusive, we have a 50-50.
Excelsior.
No, 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 no. An exclusive. 50-50. Come on. All right. Limonite. I like it. Looks very sharp on the cloak on the back. Okay, that is a very good one. So we have our first solid win out of this. I didn't check. I always like to check what they're worth. I don't sell them, but I do like to check and see what they're worth. Buy Limonite. 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 gold it sells for. So that's a pretty good one. Next up, we have the Lion's Arch Rebuild die kit, and I think I got one of these from the drops. I have all the commons, I have all the uncommons, I have all the rares. 1, 2,
May the stars guide you.
3. So 50-50 again if we can get an exalted, an exclusive. It'll be a 50-50 chance to be one we do not have. Yep. $50-50. Come on. That's 2 for 2. Okay, things are going better. The drops themselves were bad, but the identified drops are doing much better. That's a deeper red than I expected. That's a little lighter. That's more of a color I expected is the strawberry on the cloak part. But the clothing part, that's a darker, deeper red than I expected. So I like that one too. That one probably sells for about the same amount. No, it's in much less demand, so it's only 2 gold. Regardless. Eat that one. Send off our first batch of mails to our alt account. We'll get the dies we have already. And if the alt account has them, they will be dropped off in the guild bank for guildies to use.
We all have a place in the eternal alchemy.
Next up, Aurene die kits. I have all the commons, I have all the uncommons, the rares, got them all. I know I don't have all the exclusives. I think I only have one. I have only one. The prismatic is the one that at least used to sell for a lot. Foretold would be nice. That blue is very, very nice. Oh, we have one, so if we get an exclusive, the odds are pretty good. Nope.
Nice gear.
Not quite. No.
May the stars guide you.
We all have a place in the eternal
No luck there. Suwon die kit. Have all the commons, have all the uncommons. The rares. I'm down to like something like 8 rares I don't have. A bunch of exclusives on this. I don't think I have any of these. I have none of these. This is if I can get an exclusive, it's guaranteed to be new. I'd like to see some of these. That's quite a blue. That's a bluish purple. It's a really cool dye. Okay. It's official. I would like an exclusive, please. Can I have an exclusive? I cannot. Let Let's mail off the next batch. We did that one, and that one. Off they go. Off they go to the alt account. Metallurgic die. Got all the commons, got all the uncommons. Rares. There's a rare I don't have. Wine. And again, 50-50 if we can get an exclusive. No luck. Frost die kit. Commons, uncommons, rares. Rares looks like I have them all. Exclusives. I have 3. Here we go.
I know your face from my dream.
No. Deathly. We started off really good. Yeah, it's kind of cooled off. I have all the commons. These are the rares. I have all the rares. I have all the uncommons, the exclusives. Oh, acrid and acid. I have half. Again, looking for an exclusive. No, rare. And lastly, the Glint's Winter. Have all the commons, have all the uncommons. Have rares. I have 1, I think. No, 2.
May
I
the
have 2.
stars guide you.
We got an exclusive. 2/3 chance. Mwah, mwah. Okay.
Excelsior.
We got 2 new dies. They're good dies too,
All
so
have a place
it's okay.
in the eternal alchemy.
Little disappointing not to get like 1 more at the end, but we did get. The odds are that my alt account does not have this. So, out of curiosity, value. Wow, and that's a huge gap between what buyers are offering and what sellers want. Is more than 3 gold.
Less violence.
It's 4 times the price almost. 3.5 times the price people are expecting. That's always a weird dynamic. I would like to know what it is, why the gap is so large in something like that. My assumption is that it's very low demand, and then people are just undercutting each other by 1 copper on the supply end, and no one's that interested in it in the first place. Also, I don't know what happens if you combine 4 exclusives in the Mystic Forge. That's an interesting question. But we're going to mail this last batch off to the alt account. And we've got more stuff to open. We've got three unlocks, and then the 4th potentially awesomely cool unlock. But we go to wardrobe storage. We have guaranteed wardrobe unlocks. That's everything in the game. Basically any non-legendary skin, I think, you can get. So, armor, weapons, outfits, dyes, gliders, minis, finishers, everything. And this one is an armor unlock. We're going to open that one first. The armor is more likely to not be great than the other stuff. So we'll start with that.
We all have a place in
It
the
is
eternal
bladed pauldrons. I don't have the bladed pauldrons on me. Bladed helmet, bladed mask, bladed pauldrons. Yeah, that's not a great skin. So, yeah, the armors. There's so many armors that it's a much more of a crapshoot, I think, than the
Someday I will
the
establish
wardrobes.
my
So we've got 2
prominence.
wardrobes.
My word.
And here's the first one. Orchid coat. I don't think I can see that one because I think that is part of the yep, Sylvari. It's one of the racials. And it's the Sylvari racial. And I don't like the Sylvari, and I really don't like their cultural armor, their racial armor. Oh, that's not a good one either. Spindrift longbow. Okay. That one's not bad. It's not great. It's fine. That's a 6 on a 10 scale, I would say. Not exciting. Hopefully we can get something exciting out of this. First one of these I've ever gotten, the vintage Black Lion weapon box.
Less violence.
Some of these sell for big money. Big money. Others, most of them don't. The ghastly grinning shield skin I know used to sell for a lot. I think it sells for a lot less now than it used to. Still sells for almost 1,000 gold. So, yeah. That would be an example of a good one. But I would have to say it's pretty long odds to get that one. So here we go. It's a torch, I think. Dominator torch skin.
From my dream.
The Dominator skins. That one's pretty good. I have no idea what it sells for. We'll find out in a sec.
May the stars guide
That
you.
one's pretty cool. I like that one. That's probably a 7.5, 8 on a 10 scale. And it sells for, if I do not like it, only 12.5, which is like kind of like below average for what you can get out of that. But I will certainly keep that one. And I will store it in the wardrobe. I now have 2 of the Dominator skins. I'm quite the Dominator. Put away this stuff.
How are you?
I'm just fine. How are you? That away. We have 2 in the bank of the Black Lion die canisters. What you do is you trade them in. You trade in 1 of the first tier to get this die, which I have. I have that die. Do not have that die.
Excelsior.
Eat my dust.
That's the 3rd die. That's
May the stars
pretty
guide
solid
you.
looking die, I gotta say. And the Green Lion, if memory serves, I was not that. Yeah, it's a little bit too high saturation. You lose all the detail, for instance, on the cloak because the saturation is so high. But the Underworld die. So if we have a total of 28, we can get the 3rd tier. We have 25 and 2. We have 27. I'll have to buy one more.
Thank you.
I will do that right now. Where's the die kit? Die kit, die kit, die kit. 2, 28. I need one more. Plump.
Charged up.
I am charged up, I tell you. You can probably tell how charged up I am. Charged up. Sure, I'll buy instantly. I only need the 1. So this will take 28. The math here is pretty simple.
Find everything you need here.
If you have 1 of the first tier, you can buy a canopy die. You can take 4 of the first tier and buy the 2nd tier. You can buy... Sorry, if you can then use 7 of the 2nd tier to buy the 3rd tier, and then 3 of the 3rd tier to buy the 4th tier, which means you need 4, 28 to get the 3rd tier, and 84 to get the 4th tier. But I have enough that I can buy 7 of these. Which means I can now buy that. Which means I can now buy the Underworld die, which I do not have. And we're what, about 8 silver each, so 80 of those would be about 60 gold it would cost you to buy the Green Lion die. Or to make the Green Lion die, so to speak. And this should be about a third of that, so this should be about 20 gold or so. Why is it so cheap? I guess because the green dies are out, they've become really cheap. I may have to buy enough to get that other die. I'm going to use it regardless. Now the other thing we've got is we've got the Black Lion statuettes.
My
And these, they've changed the way they work, the way the vendor works. Where basically anything that's in the Black Lion box now, as soon as it leaves the Black Lion box, it goes into the vendor. But the price goes down over time. I'll show you how that works. So, as always, you can use the Black Lion statuettes for these
and
things.
You shall find.
I don't think there's anything new in here. These are the things that have recently gone off of the Black Lion Trading Company out of the boxes. They trade for 60 because they just rotated out.
Someday I will establish my prominence.
I will definitely. I probably will get this when it goes down in price, simply because it's so silly and kind of cool. I will definitely be getting this one at a later time because they're going to go down in price. This is a mace, basically, that acts as what we normally would call a morning star or a flail. I think I already have both of these. I do. The Jade Bot skins. I like the Playful Ghost. I'm not sure. It'll depend on what price it comes down to. You know, he appears there, and he appears right there. So it's a goofy, and I can certainly see myself using it, but not at 60. So these are the new ones. These are the recent ones. These are 45 each. So over time, these then go down to vintage, and they drop to 25 or 30. And the classics will go even lower.
Seek, and you shall find.
And then you can also get the, as always, interesting. I think these are new. These are always going to be here.
Someday I will establish my prominence.
The endless mining and harvesting and logging stuff. Or Reapertron, Loggertron, and Minertron. But all the harvesting nodes will always be there, and then the mail delivery finishers. So that's the new. I definitely don't want to spend 60 on anything. I imagine most of these are going to probably stay here for a while.
And you shall find.
The crossbow skin is something I can't remember. I think I got as a drop, but I would have paid 64.
My dream.
The helm I don't have. I have the rest of the 7 Reaper skin. I'm not nuts about the helm. I've got the helm actually in the open. So this is where a lot of the stuff starts being more tempting. At the price of 45, and eventually it'll drop down to here. I have the Vermilion Blaze Greatsword, also known as the Flaming Motherfucker Sword. I have the Dark Matter Cape. I have the Thunder Horse skin. These are a lot of these are the Vermilion Tail Feather at 25 is a fucking steal. If you have Black Lion statuettes and you would ever use a torch, this is maybe my favorite skin in the whole game. It's a flaming feather, and when you wield it, when you draw it, a phoenix flies around you. So here's the weapon, which by itself is cool, but when you wield it, the phoenix appears and flies. It's just a great effect. It's something that whoever did the design on could be proud of. So I am not going to be spending any Black Lion statuettes today. I want to figure out what's worth buying now and what I'm willing to wait for. So for instance, I definitely want to wait for the mace skin. I want that one, but I don't want it at 60. I want it at 45. That kind of thing. What I'm thinking when it comes to those.
May the stars guide you.
I just cashed in, I think, 30 miniature tickets for a thing I wanted. So I'm just starting to collect again before I'll be getting to another thing I want because they're going to be expensive. So that's probably a year or two off. And I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow, my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be back on it on Spungo, Smallberries, my guardian, to work more on the storyline stuff and the meta event for the map completion stuff. And that's my plan for tomorrow and most likely the rest of the week. And beyond that, who knows with me? I've played like 5 different games in the last week on stream.
How are you?
Played Guild Wars 2, played Star Trek Online, played City Heroes, played Rift. That's 4. Thought it was 5. Can't remember what else I might have played. I think it was 5. So, I'm going to be calling it here. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I hope the rest of your Tuesday evening goes great. And that, because I always like to set an achievable goal, hope the rest of your week don't suck. I will catch you next time. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.